It's early morning and you're standing in your kitchen, the first light of day creeping through the blinds. You've been navigating diabetes for a while. Maybe your body doesn't make insulin like it should, or perhaps it struggles to use it well, and you're always on the hunt for ways to keep your blood sugar steady. The little machine on the counter hums a quiet reminder of yesterday's slightly high reading after that extra helping of rice. You take a deep breath, wondering if there's a simple tweak to make this daily balancing act feel less like a tightrope walk. Then your gaze drifts to the pantry. Jars of seeds, a bag of nuts, a bunch of greens, and a thought blooms. Could these everyday foods be more than just ingredients? Could they be superheroes for your health? Superfoods might sound like a buzzword, something flashy for health magazines, but for someone with diabetes, they're a quiet lifeline. These are the foods packed with goodness, fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, that can help tame your blood sugar, keep hunger at bay, and lift your energy without the wild swings. Today, let's wander through a day together and meet 10 of the best superfoods for diabetics. Chia seeds, flax seeds, almonds, walnuts, spinach, broccoli, berries, avocados, salmon, and cinnamon. And see how they fit into your life, one bite at a time. Chia seeds, the breakfast boost. You start your morning with chia seeds, their tiny black and white specks glinting in a jar. Breakfast is your chance to kick things off right, and you've heard these little dots can work wonders. You scoop some into a bowl of yogurt, watching them soak up the moisture and swell a bit as you stir in a handful of berries. It's a strange texture at first, but the creamy mix feels filling and fresh. What's so great about chia seeds? They're brimming with fiber, a whole heap of it, and that's a big help. Fiber slows down how fast your body turns food into sugar, keeping your blood from leaping too high after you eat. For you, with diabetes, that means fewer sharp climbs to wrestle with. Studies have shown that chia seeds can soften those after-meal sugar rises quite a bit when you mix them into your morning. They don't have much of the carbs that spike your levels either. Most of what's in them is fiber, leaving just a hint of sugar to deal with. They've got good fats too, the kind that fight inflammation, a sneaky troublemaker that can make your body less responsive to insulin if you've got that resistant type. Plus, they're kind to your heart, which matters when diabetes stirs up extra worries there. You spoon up the yogurt, the nutty taste blending with the berry's tartness. It keeps you full past mid-morning, no reaching for a pastry today. Imagine Maria, a woman who started her days with chia-soaked almond milk and found her morning sugar settled into a calmer spot after a few weeks. You could soak them overnight with a dash of vanilla or toss them into a smoothie. They're your breakfast shield, easing you into the day. Flax seeds, the mid-morning crunch. A little later, your stomach nudges you for a snack. You've got a handful of flax seeds ready, their golden brown grains waiting in a small dish. You grind them up, whole, they'd slip right through you, and sprinkle the dust over a slice of apple. It's a simple bite, but it's got a quiet power. Flax seeds are another fiber star, a good amount in every scoop, and they carry those same inflammation-soothing fats as chia. What makes them special are lignans, plant bits that protect you and might help your body use sugar better. Research suggests that eating flax seeds regularly can ease your long-term sugar levels a noticeable bit if your insulin's sluggish. You munch the apple, the earthy flavor of flax blending with the fruit's sweetness. It's enough to keep hunger quiet without stirring things up. They're good for your cholesterol, too, a bonus when diabetes often brings heart concerns along for the ride. Think of David, a man who added ground flax to his snacks and saw his midday sugar hold steady instead of climbing too high. You could mix them into a yogurt dip or stir them into a smoothie. Keep them cool. Those oils turn odd fast, and grind fresh when you can. This mid-morning lift keeps your sugar calm and your energy up. Almonds, the lunchtime ally. By noon, it's time for lunch, and you're building a plate. Grilled chicken, some greens, a splash of olive oil. Grab a handful of almonds, their smooth, pale skins adding a crunch as you toss them in. It's a small addition, but it's mighty. Almonds are packed with healthy fats, the kind that don't clog you up but keep things moving slowly. That slowness helps your blood sugar stay even, avoiding those quick jumps after a meal. They've got fiber too, not as much as seeds, but enough, and protein to stretch that fullness. Studies hint that almonds can soften those after-lunch sugar climbs a fair bit, especially if your body resists insulin. They're rich in magnesium too, which helps your cells listen to insulin better. You chew them slowly, the nutty taste pairing with the chicken. They're good for your heart, lowering the bad stuff in your blood, which matters when diabetes ups the stakes. Picture Sarah, a woman who swapped her usual crackers for almonds at lunch and found her afternoon sugar settled lower, no crash in sight. You could chop them into a salad, spread them as butter on veggies, or nibble them plain. They're your lunchtime friend keeping things steady. Walnuts, the afternoon pick-me-up. Late afternoon rolls around, and that sleepy haze creeps in. You're tempted by something sweet, but you've got walnuts instead, their crinkled shells hiding a treasure. You crack a few open, or grab them shelled, and munch, the rich, slightly bitter taste waking you up. Walnuts bring more of those good fats, a lot of them, and they're loaded with omega-3s, the kind that calm inflammation and help your heart. They've got fiber and protein too, keeping your sugar from spiking and your hunger at bay. Research shows that walnuts can ease those afternoon sugar rises quite a bit if your insulin's slow, and they might even help your body use it better over time. You feel full, not heavy, and the antioxidants in them shield you from diabetes' wear and tear. Mark, a man in his later years, started snacking on walnuts and noticed his evening sugar calm down. No more sluggish dips. You could toss them into a yogurt or crumble them over roasted veggies. They're your afternoon boost, steadying your sugar through the haze. Spinach. The dinner green dinner's on the horizon, and you're steaming a big pile of spinach, its deep green leaves shrinking down as they cook. You pair it with some fish and a little rice, the plate looking vibrant and full. It's simple, but it's a powerhouse. Spinach is low in the stuff that lifts your sugar, just a whisper of it, and brimming with fiber to slow things down. It's got magnesium too, helping your cells work with insulin and antioxidants like vitamin K to keep you strong. Studies suggest that leafy greens like spinach can keep your after-dinner sugar in check, especially if your body resists insulin. It's light but filling, and the iron boosts your energy, handy when diabetes tires you out. You fork up a bite, the mild taste blending with the fish. Jenny, a woman who added spinach to her dinners, found her night readings soften. No wild swings waking her. You could saute it with garlic, blend it into a soup, or pile it raw in a salad. It's your dinner anchor, grounding your sugar. Broccoli, the evening sidekick. Alongside your spinach, you've got broccoli, its little trees steamed to a bright green. You drizzle some olive oil over them, the florets soaking it up as you plate them next to your main dish. It's a quiet hero. Broccoli's like spinach, barely any carbs that spike you, lots of fiber to ease digestion. It's packed with vitamin C and chromium, both helping your sugar stay steady. Research hints that broccoli can soften those evening sugar climbs a good bit, and its antioxidants fight the stress diabetes brings. You chew a floret, the crunch satisfying with a hint of bitterness. Tom, a man who paired broccoli with his dinners, saw his bedtime sugar settle lower, sleeping better without jolts. You could roast it with spices, steam it plain, or toss it into a stir-fry. It's your evening teammate, keeping things calm. Berries, the sweet treat. After dinner, you crave something sweet. You reach for berries, maybe blueberries, raspberries, a mix, their jewel-like colors calling. You scoop a handful into a bowl, a guilt-free dessert. Berries are low in the sugar that spikes you, not like candy or cake, and full of fiber to slow things down. They've got antioxidants, lots of them, shielding your cells and helping your heart. Studies show that berries can especially if you're insulin sluggish. You pop one in your mouth, the tart sweet burst refreshing. Lisa, a woman who swapped cookies for berries, found her evening sugar calm. No heavy slump. You could freeze them for a cool bite, mix them with yogurt, or eat them plain. They're your sweet escape, gentle on your sugar. Avocados, the creamy finish. Later, you're still peckish, so you slice an avocado. Its green flesh smooth and rich. You spread it on a cracker or scoop it plain, a creamy end to the day. Avocados are all about good fats, a big dose of them, slowing digestion and keeping your sugar even. They've got fiber too, and barely any carbs that lift you up. Research suggests that avocados can soften those late-day sugar climbs quite a bit, and their potassium helps your heart. You savor the richness, feeling full without fuss. Paul, a man who added avocado to his nights, saw his bedtime sugar settle. No spikes to wrestle. You could mash it with lime, slice it into a salad, or eat it straight. It's your creamy closer, steadying your night. Salmon, the protein power. Back at dinner, you had salmon, its pink flesh flaking under your fork. You've grilled it with herbs, the smell filling the kitchen, and it's more than just tasty. Salmon's loaded with omega-3s, those fats that calm inflammation and boost your heart. It's pure protein, no carbs to spike you, keeping your sugar flat. Studies hint that fatty fish like salmon can help your body use insulin better over time, easing those evening levels. You take a bite, the flavor rich and satisfying. Anna, a woman who ate salmon regularly, found her night sugar softened, feeling stronger overall. You could bake it, grill it, or steam it with lemon. It's your protein pillar, grounding your day. Cinnamon, the final touch. Before bed, you brew a tea and sprinkle in cinnamon, its warm scent rising. You sip slowly, the spice a gentle farewell to the day. Cinnamon's a flavor with a trick. It might help your cells use sugar better, softening those levels a bit. It's got antioxidants too, protecting you from diabetes' wear. Research suggests that a dash of cinnamon can ease your sugar over time if your insulin's slow. You feel the warmth, a cozy end. Mike, a man who added cinnamon to his nights, saw his morning sugar calm, sleeping deeper. You could dust it on fruit, stir it into oatmeal, or sip it in tea. It's your final note, a sweet whisper. Tying it all together. Step back and feel the rhythm. Chia at breakfast, flax mid-morning, almonds at lunch, walnuts in the afternoon, spinach and broccoli at dinner, berries and avocado after, salmon in the mix, cinnamon at night. They're not just food, they're allies, each with a gift. Fiber tames your sugar, fats steady it, nutrients tune your body. Together, they soften those climbs a lot, studies say, and ease insulin's load. Maria, David, Sarah, they all found their way, and you can too. Busy? Keep a stash handy. Seeds, nuts, greens. Not a fan of one? Swap it out. Check your sugar to see what fits, and talk to your doc if it shifts your routine. These superfoods bend to you. The day's end. It's bedtime, the house still, your meter showing a peaceful spot. These 10, chia's gel, flax's dust, almonds crunch, walnuts bite, spinach is green, broccoli's trees, berries burst, avocados cream, salmon's flake, cinnamon's warmth, wove through your day, softening diabetes' edge. They're simple, yes, but strong, easing your blood sugar, lifting your peace. Tomorrow's another chance to try them, one bite at a time.